Good afternoon.
How are you, ma'am? Good afternoon.
Yeah. I was not keeping well for a few days. So now I'm pretty okay. So I just thought of starting conversations again. So tell me, how are you
Good.
doing? Is my voice loud and
I'm
clear?
doing great. Yes, ma'am, it's clear. I'm doing well, ma'am. Thank you for asking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can you tell me more about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sonu, and basically I'm from Rajasthan, but live in Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
Okay.
And I have completed my BCom and MCom degree in Gujarat University, and now I am homemaker, full-time homemaker. I am married. I have a son. He is only 20 months year old.
20 months
That's
old.
about. Yeah.
Okay, that's like 1.5 year old, right?
Yeah.
What's he
Now
doing now?
he is sleeping, so he is sleeping. That's why I'm able to talk to you.
How many naps does he take during the day?
Only one.
Only one in the afternoon. Do you not take a
Yeah.
nap too with him?
No. I
No?
have to do work, my studies and household chores, so I don't take any nap
Okay.
during
What are you
afternoon.
studying?
I am preparing for a government exam.
Okay. So why any
Yeah.
specific reason? Because you have also done your MCom. Why do you want to do a government job?
Um, Actually, I want a proper job like a government job. I like. That's why I'm preparing for.
Okay. So from
Yeah.
from how long have you been living in Gujarat?
My childhood. My parents are also live in Ahmedabad.
Okay, but your basics, it is
Yeah,
from Rajasthan, like your ancestors.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But my family or my father live in Ahmedabad in 30 years.
It's been 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So my
wow.
schooling, college, MCom also I have done in Ahmedabad.
Did you study in English medium?
No, I studied in Hindi medium, but I have complete my MCom and BCom in English medium, Gujarat University.
Hmm. Tell me about your
Yeah.
English learning journey.
I have been learning English last 3 years, but I'm not able to speak because I have no partner to speak in English. In Gujarat, all the people are speaking Gujarati or Hindi.
Hmm.
Most of people are speak Gujarati. No one speak English, and I have no friend who speak in English. In my family, also speak my mother tongue and sometimes speak Hindi. So that's why I'm not able to speak English. And after married, I was pregnant and I have a son, so I was not able to continue my journey. And I have been watching videos English conversation last 6 months.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So why are you
Mm.
passionate about learning English?
I was. This is my dream. When I was a child, I want to speak in English.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in my family, I can speak English properly. No one can speak English better than me.
Oh, wow. That's a nice,
Yeah.
if somebody has some doubt or if they want to talk in English, maybe they will refer your name. You have any doubts, you can ask her.
Yeah, they will ask me. They also ask me. My brother also asked me. My husband also asked me if
Oh.
any doubt on English. My
Hmm.
sisters also ask me question.
Hmm. If they have any
Yeah.
doubts in English, they come and ask you. They ask for your.
Yeah, I used to teach children before 3 years ago when I was in college.
Okay.
I take tuitions
Hmm. You
from
used to,
English medium students.
you
Yeah, I
used for
used
your
to
take.
take tuitions.
You used to take
Yeah.
tuition.
After
Mm.
married, I am not able to
Mm.
tuitions, household chores, and my studying. So that's why I left.
So you're in a nuclear family?
Yeah, I live in nuclear family. My father-in-law and my parents means my in-laws are live in Rajasthan.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
which one do you like,
yeah.
Rajasthan or Gujarat?
I like both.
Like both.
But I love Gujarat most because I born and brought up here, so I like Ahmedabad most.
Hmm. So what is your native
Yeah.
language?
Marwadi,
Marwadi. And you also know Gujarati now.
Gujarati, Hindi, English, and Marwadi.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Right. Since childhood, I think you have been learning Gujarati, right? Because of the environment around you.
yeah,
Mm. Okay. Right.
yeah.
So
That's
did you have
why.
any questions?
Sorry.
No, yeah, you continue.
That's why I want to speak in English because I can speak Gujarati, Hindi, Marwadi. They are not difficult language. Gujarati we can speak easily. If we live in Ahmedabad, then we can speak Gujarati easily. Gujarati, Hindi are only uh, not most of different between Hindi and Gujarati.
Mhm.
Or English is very important nowadays. That's why I'm learning English.
Correct. If you know Hindi, like Gujarati, Marwadi, Marathi, kind of they seem familiar to you. You can learn them easily.
Yeah,
And also, it's
yeah,
about the environment. Since you are living in Gujarat, you have a Gujarati talking community around you. That's why you feel Gujarati is
yeah.
easy. If you go to an international place or a foreign country, if you are surrounded with people talking in English, you will start feeling English is so easy, right?
Yeah, that's right. In my neighborhood are also live in Gujarati family, so I can speak Gujarati easily. But no one speak English. They also speak Gujarati. If
Mm,
they are studying in English medium school, but they also speak in Hindi and Gujarati. No one speak English. So
no.
I have no environment for speaking English.
Mhm. But you
So
now you
that's
have
why I think,
yeah, now you have applications with whom you like you can call people and talk on audio calls or video calls, right? So are you doing anything of like this?
I started speaking in fluency app, but there are many people came here for flirting.
Hmm.
The girls are not there, and the boys are only there in flirting. Sometimes they talk nicely, and then sometimes they talk about personal things, numbers, and what do you do, and so that's why I left this app.
Okay. So is there any other
Yeah.
app that you're using or you tried only Ace Fluency?
No, I left this app and now I am not using any app. I just nowadays I am listening only YouTube conversation like your videos, Rajni ma'am videos, and Minu ma'am's videos.
Hmm. Have
In
you
a day,
spoken to anyone?
no, I spoke with Rajni ma'am one
Mhm.
time,
Okay.
7 months before.
Oh, that's a long gap. Why did you give up the practice?
Yeah. After that, I have to go Rajasthan because in my family, the someone expire, so that's why I have to go Rajasthan. And after that, I change my house, so and that's why I discontinue my practice.
Hmm. But I think you have to continuously be in touch with the language. See, if you're listening and reading, that is something different. But when you're talking, it is totally different. So it is very important to be consistent while you're talking. There might be
I
hurdles.
mailed so many peoples, but they didn't reply.
I know. I understand. When I
Yeah,
started my YouTube journey also, I faced this that I was mailing a lot of people, but I would hardly get response from people. But the thing is that you have a lot of choices these days. There are so many people
yeah,
who are
right.
doing YouTube, and you need practice, right? So it doesn't matter who you're talking to. Don't be too selective that I want to talk to this person only or this person only. Mail everybody you see who is having conversations. That way, you will have more chances of interaction.
Okay, I will try.
Mm. Because people who are fluent and who have a lot of subscribers, usually they are very busy and it is difficult to notice the mails and respond. So you can start with anyone, any beginner or whoever has their channel. You can just, it will give you more confidence and it will give you a speaking practice. So it is better to talk rather than not talk and keep waiting.
Yeah, something is better than nothing.
Correct, correct. Every day you can talk
I
to
will
them.
mail some. Okay, ma'am. I will try.
Hmm. So did you have any questions for
So,
me?
yeah, ma'am. I have a question to how can I improve uh, speaking practice? Like I can speak, I will speak, but now if I want to speak in myself, then how to improve?
If you are practicing by yourself, if you are having a self-talk, then how to improve? That's your question, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Self-talk, there are a lot of techniques. If you are following my channel, I have like a couple of or 3 or 4 videos by which you can practice alone. Like you can do shadowing just to begin with, you can do shadowing. Then you can do the jam technique. So check out the videos on my channel. Jam technique is where you talk about the same topic for 1 minute continuously, like in 2 or 3 rounds. That way you will improve your fluency. Then you can do mirror talk is there. Then you can do recording of yourself also. For recording, I've put up a video on my channel where I will tell you how you can analyze your recording. Because recording, many of them do. They just do recording and leave it at there. But it is important for you to watch your video, and on the basis of what points you have to analyze your recording, even that I have mentioned. And what is the procedure, how you can improve by recording yourself, that I have put up. You watch that video in detail. So yeah, these techniques you can follow: shadowing, recording, mirror talk, jam technique. There are a lot of things, like actually you can read and retell. Then you can listen to something and tell in your own words. You can do picture description. You can do translating of a story. There are a lot of things you can do even if you want to learn English alone.
I have a problem. When you mailed me today, we will have a session. Then I think I will speak this, I will speak this. When I will come to speak, I stop. I think in English all the time. Whenever I think anything, I think in English. I don't use Hindi in Marwadi. I think in English. But
Mhm.
when come to speak, I forgot all, and
Correct.
I'm stuck. I
Yeah.
speechless.
Mm. Because you're only thinking and you're not doing any self-talk loudly, talking loudly,
Yeah,
you're not doing that. That is the issue. Thinking, we have a lot of thoughts in our mind, but when we try to talk
yeah,
them, it doesn't come. It is true. Even I've experienced it. When you want to talk, it doesn't, just your thoughts disappear somewhere. You don't know what to talk next. So the solution to that is, if you are, now today you knew that you were talking to me, right? And you had some things in
yeah,
mind. So you can just write down the pointers on a paper. So I always have a paper or a book with me when I'm talking to somebody. Just in case I run out of thoughts, I will have some topics or questions to discuss. Because sometimes people are introverts and they don't know what to talk. In that case, I can refer
yeah.
my book and I can talk to them. So it is important because this is just not a chit chat, it is also about learning English. So if you just maintain a separate book for it, write down your questions, write down pointers so that you don't forget.
Yeah, right. I am not an introvert. I am an extrovert. I
You are an
can make friends easily. Yeah, I can make friends easily. But now speak, if come to speak in English, then I speechless. I don't speak anything.
That's why, because I am
That's
also,
my,
the conversation is going, you are not blank, or you know what to talk because you're extrovert. You're used to
yeah,
talking. But when introverts are there, they don't know. They will just answer to in one word, or they will answer in a sentence and they'll keep quiet. They will wait for me to talk further or take the conversation ahead. But that's not there in your case. You're talkative and you're talking, which is a good thing. But
yeah,
still, write down pointers and any questions you want to talk to them or any topic. This will also give you a English practice by writing your thoughts.
yeah.
Very
And
important.
it will be help me that what can I speak and what question I want to ask.
Yes.
If I okay, I will try this technique.
It is very
I
useful.
speak with my son.
Mm,
Whenever I have to ask anything in him, then I will speak in Hindi. Sometimes I speak in Hindi, sometimes I speak in English. I don't
mm,
speak in my mother tongue because I know the mother tongue he will learn automatically because in my environment, my family also speak in Marwadi, my mother tongue say, so he will speak my mother tongue easily. So that's
mm,
why I speak with him English and Hindi.
mhm. You are also.
He can
Mm,
yeah, and he knew some words.
correct. Yeah. And he's too young. He's just 18 months old.
Yeah.
He will absorb whatever you. Sometimes there is confusion that if I talk in two languages to my children, maybe they will forget or they will mix up everything. That's not the case. They are so tiny and they are like a sponge. They will absorb everything, whatever you're throwing at them.
Yeah.
So it is okay. You can talk to them in any language and they will learn. They learn everything. They learn Hindi, whatever the environment. My driver was there. He was talking in Hindi. My children learned Hindi. Then our
Mm.
my native language is Kannada. They learned Kannada. They talk. They go to English medium school, and sometimes I talk to them in English, so they are learning English as well. So it happens. We need not think much. Just keep talking. They will learn.
Okay. I will try.
Mm, right.
I will. I am very nervous at the time, so I not. I can't understand. I'm not understand what should I say.
No problem. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because you appear to be confident. I'm not able to realize that you're nervous. You're quite confident. Focus a little bit on your grammar issues, especially prepositions. That's what I feel.
Okay.
On English or something like this in your prepositions. It is a pattern. So I can't correct every mistake of what you're talking. In general, I can tell you
Yeah.
concentrate on your prepositions a little bit. I think tenses very minute errors here and there, but you need more of speaking practice. That's all. Just to stay in touch with the language and keep talking to people. So I would say have conversations regularly, at least 2 3 sessions in a week. It's not that difficult because you are already in touch with things like conversations. You are searching on internet, right? So there might be a lot of channels that are popping up. So whatever you see, try to mail them, irrespective of the gender or their fluency of English. Just mail them so that you will become a little bit free and you'll become confident with the language. And even if you're
Okay.
doing self-talk, try to write down because writing and speaking both are forms of output. In your writing also, you are putting out your thoughts in English. Listening and reading will give you input. Writing and speaking both are a practice of giving out output of whatever English you know. So even writing is quite effective. The things like I forget words or I go blank, and that for those things you can do a lot of writing practice because while writing you have a lot of time to think and write.
Yeah.
So that way you will polish your language further.
Yeah. I write, but I don't write my. I tried write my all the things means whatever I do in whole day. I try to writing. I started and only for 3 days, and then I left.
It's difficult to stay consistent.
Yeah, consistent. I'm not consistent. That's my problem.
Mm.
Sometimes
Without
because
consistency, it will not work out.
yeah, because sometimes I have time to write in night, but my son not sleep at the same. He is not a time to sleep, so
Mm.
I forget that.
Mm. See, you think this thing that whenever he sleeps, you should write. It's not that you have to write in the night. That's why he has to sleep because children are unpredictable. They will not perform according to us. So we have to adjust to their routine. So you write when he sleeps. The moment he sleeps, you just recollect, okay, 5 minutes. I know household chores are there. They're waiting for you to be completed. But as soon as he sleeps, do five
Yeah,
minutes of writing practice. Then you can do whatever work. At least you will have that satisfaction. I'm in touch with English. I'm doing, or book a session 15
yeah.
20 with someone and talk. That'll give you satisfaction.
L- a listening practice. I also in a one day I listen one video in a whole day. I don't miss any day to listen.
Hmm. Yeah, but listening is something passive. It's not an active learning thing. So it's just listening is easy and it is a passive. It will just be there in your memory. But unless you put it out, you won't know what you have learned. And it is not about English. That is why 20 minutes I have to listen to English content. It's not like that. Throughout the day, what if your phone is in your hand and you're scrolling something or watching anything, it has to be in English. So it has to be more like a habit rather than English learning practice.
Yeah, speaking practice is more important to speak.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes, yes, I will try.
Hmm. So anything else before we
So,
wrap up?
uh, Please tell me what's my level? Beginner, intermediate?
I think you are in, you're not a beginner. You know a lot of things. I would say you are in intermediate already. Just grammar issues are there here and there, but you know English, you know quite well. And don't be under like my level or I have to go from this to this. Just be passionate about learning the language because how much ever you learn, see, reaching from beginner to intermediate is quite easy. From intermediate stage, it is very difficult. Even if you know
Yeah,
100 words, you will, enter the beginner stage and you will be able to talk English. You can reach intermediate stage fast. From intermediate to advanced, it's going to be very difficult. So just make English your habit rather than thinking it of as learning process or studying process. Just make it your habit and subconsciously you will learn the language. Yeah.
okay.
And you're saying you're not being consistent, which is the major drawback. It is must and should that you have
Yeah.
to try for that.
From now, I will be consistent and I will speak in a week 2 to 3 sessions. It will be possible
Hmm.
that I will do.
Yeah, you find out your own limitations, how much ever you can, try to do that.
But minimum three, and when I have some time, then I will be take session 4, 5.
Yeah, yeah, it's up to you. The more
Yeah,
you do, the more you feel like doing it. And the more
yeah,
confident you will be. Both English will improve and your confidence, communication skills, and conversational skills. It is like a complete package.
yeah,
So I think you should do it.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am,
You're
for
welcome.
advising me.
So shall we wind up the session?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you too for joining me. So take care. Good luck for your government exam preparation. I hope you crack it very
Thank
soon.
you, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Thank you.